Servus guys and welcome to a special topic today. I'm having problem because I'm using NVIDIA Shadowplay and Adobe Premiere. I'm using Shadowplay to record best scenes or whatever, and I have the problem that audio and video with Shadowplay in Adobe Premiere are not synchronized. As you can see here now, I'm starting the footage now. This is Battlefield 4. As you can see, there is a lag between video and the shot. Again here. Yeah, so now we look at the original footage played in VLC player, and there's no time lag. So the footage itself, it's okay. There's no time lag. It is, well, the problem with Adobe Premiere. And why is this problem? This problem is because Adobe Premiere is only using constant frame rates, and Shadowplay is not using constant frame rates. It is using variable frame rates, and this is a problem that ends up with having a not synchronized video and audio, and it depends how many frames there are and so whatever. And with this video I'll show you two solutions, two programs that have a solution for you. And first of all, we start with Handbrake. Handbrake is a very nice tool to render your footage into constant frame rate, which is quite easy, and will just show you, give you a quick look around. Just drag and drop your files in there, or take your go over source selection and select multiple files, or just one file, doesn't matter. Then you switch to the point where it's called video. Here we are, and there we have our video encoder. Choose whatever you want, doesn't matter. Frame rate, choose whatever you want, or as I often do, select same as source. And this is the important thing, select constant frame rate. So this is the thing you have to do. This is your solution with Adobe Premiere. On the right side, you select your quality. So you can set it to have maximum quality to the right, less quality to the left. More quality ends up with having bigger files, or you can say you want to have an average bitrate, which should be at least, let's say, 35 Mbits. So audio, this is a big topic with Handbrake, because in former versions there's been a problem. There might be a problem in your version that you are using when you are watching this video. So I suggest to use MP3 instead of AAC. AAC is a bit a problem because I have a very nasty tone, nasty sound out of it. I have some YouTube videos now, especially Rocket League, for example, which have a very not very comfortable tone. And there's another bug if you're using the Q settings. So if you are using Handbrake to work on multiple files. So for example, you're playing Battlefield and you got 10 best things that you had on one map. So you have 10 files, and you can set Handbrake to work with all the 10 files after or in a line. And Handbrake forgets the settings for audio after the first file. So you end up with having not the best sounds after the second file. So this is a problem that might be solved by Handbrake or might not be solved by Handbrake, but that's the way, or that's why I'm suggesting another tool, which we are going to have a look in a second. Here you are currently watching how you can set the queue, like to add current, add all. That means that you can just add the current video file to your queue, or add all files to your queue with all the same settings. And when they are at the queue, you can say start encode, and then you see how the progress starts. And you can say when done, do whatever you want. You can shut down the computer, and this is quite useful if you have a lot of files and leave the computer on at night, so it's shutting down itself after it's finished. So the second program I'm suggesting, because this audio bug with Handbrake might not be solved, might be solved or whatever, is called Vidcoder. Vidcoder is a program that is more or less a Handbrake clone. Well, it's really a clone. The only thing that is a bit different is, well, the look itself, and it's working more with profiles. So you are creating profiles. Within a profile you do exactly the same settings as we did before in Handbrake. It is exactly the same. There are some minor difference. This is now German, but in the end, in English, it's exactly the same as in Handbrake. So you are setting it to constant frame rate. You're using your quality settings to very high quality or low quality. Well, high quality is now shifting it to the left. In Handbrake, it was shifting to the right. But in the end, it's all the same. The really big thing in Vidcoder is that this audio thing I told you about a minute ago is working here now. So if you're using a profile for Shadowplay and set it to MP3, then it's working for every file that you are encoding with this tool. So this is quite handsome. But with Vidcoder there comes another bug, which is well, in the newest version. Before I had not seen this before, but now we have a little bug, because after you encode a program or a file, by the way, there's also this when done what to do, but when encoding the file there is also an error. It tells me every time I'm encoding the file there's an error, and I look at the log and it says, okay, it is encoded, but there have been some problems. But in the end, you can ignore this because your file is perfectly fine. Your file is rendered perfectly, so I don't know why there's a failure here or an error code. I don't know why, but in the end it's working, so it's very safe to use Vidcoder at this status. So now I'm going for the Vidcoder file and show you how this is working. So above we now have the Vidcoder file, and I'm muting the lower file, the old file, or the Shadowplay file, and now look at if there is some lag. There we go. Looks nice. So there's no time difference between video and audio. And as I already said, this is the Vidcoder file, and I'm, well, showing you this without a cut now, so that this is real. So this is the old file we are now watching. So will the original Shadowplay file. So you are able to compare. And there's a time lag. So the Vidcoder file or Handbrake file, Handbrake would work the same way. There might be some dodgy sounds if you are using the queue and rendering a lot of files at the same time. So yeah, these are the two things that solve your problems with Shadowplay and Adobe Premiere. And yeah, I thank you for watching. Check out my other tutorials in this end card. And well, have a very nice day. Have a lot of fun playing Battlefield or whatever with a working Shadowplay. And well, I love to see your beautiful and awesome YouTube videos. Thank you for watching and see you next time. Bye bye.